Kia ora, Chrissy back again, and we're going to get into the next episode of the X-Files.
Like, comment, and subscribe, please.
So last time we had the episode Blood dealing with spraying of like crops and things like that, and the specific chemical that was being sprayed was supposed to, elicit a certain chemical reaction in I think they were like flies that were eating the crops. Anyway, it got into the humans and it started making them kill people, feasting on their paranoia and their fears. Our main kind of victim, whose affair was blood, he managed to hold off killing people until the very end, and even then he still didn't kill anyone, though he did, take to a tower and start sniping the populace below. Like I said, though, pretty sure he didn't kill anybody. But yeah, it was interesting. And even Mulder was affected by it. So we're going to get into the next episode. If you'd like the full-length reaction to this episode, as well as others in the series and other shows, then you can go to my Patreon. The link will be down in the description box below. Other than that, let's get into it. Oh. Oh shit, bad idea. Backdraft isn't that?
This is Dr. Saul Grissom. There's a fire outside my apartment. I'm trapped. For God's sakes, hurry!
Oh, what is that big ass scar across his back, the back of his neck?
Lieutenant Reagan, we have a false 2-3 false alarm in apartment 6.
There's nothing there.
Let's confirm that location. 606.
Was he dreaming?
I'll take a bedroom.
You look dead.
Nothing here.
Gonna get sick of hearing this, but this also reminds me of episode of Fringe. Oh. It's sus. Oh. Sleep disorders, okay.
911 operator, police emergency.
This is Dr. Saul Grissom. There's a fire outside my apartment. I'm trapped.
The article makes no mention of a fire. I think that the circumstances surrounding Grissom's death warrant a closer look.
Where'd you get the tape?
Your friend at the FBI?
My source, the only one I've ever trusted, is dead.
Who is it that's helping him now?
Let you know. In the meantime, you have 24 hours of wiretap tape that need to be transcribed.
You coming over or what? You said you was coming over 2 hours ago. Waiting here like some stupid bimbo who ain't got nothing better to do with
Who's this now?
you.
Agent Mulder,
No, come on.
it's your 302. Assistant Director Skinner just approved it.
There's been another agent assigned to the case.
That would be me. Krychek.
Krychek?
Actually, I opened the file 2 hours before your request, so technically it's my case.
Where's Scully?
But I work alone. I'll straighten things out with Skinner.
It's my case, Agent Mulder. I may be green, but I had the case first, so I'm not going to give it away so quickly.
Fair enough.
All right, I'll tell you what. I got some work to finish up around here. Why don't you get out of the motor pool and requisition us a car? No.
I mean, you don't have a problem with us working together?
Hey, it's your party.
Well, I'll get the car.
What was that smile for?
Agent Scully, sorry to interrupt, but you have a call from a George Hale. Says it's urgent.
George Hale.
Where are you?
National Airport. Catching the shuttle up.
Should have fucking known.
How do you feel about joining me in the Big Apple for an autopsy?
I can't do it today. My last class isn't over until 4:30.
Oh, that's fine. I can have the ME wrap the body to go.
What's the name?
I don't think your new partner is going to appreciate that.
Dr. Grissom's alpha wave analysis defined the standard. It revolutionized the way we think about sleep.
Did he ever show any signs of psychological stress?
Not really. except for his own occasional bout of insomnia. Electrical stimulation of the occipital lobe creates simple visual and auditory hallucinations.
So it's actually possible to alter somebody's dreams?
In theory, yes.
So that's what happened to him. Okay.
I paid off your cab.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't appreciate being ditched like someone's bad.
Okay. I didn't even notice.
Where do you get off copying this attitude? I mean, you don't know the first thing about me. You know, back at the academy, some of the guys used to make fun of you.
Oh, stop it. Are you going to hurt my
But
feelings?
there was some of us who followed your work.
Oh.
Believed what you were doing because we knew there was more out there than they were telling.
Was that why the smile?
Dr. Grissom didn't die from cardiac arrest. I think you should come back up here and take a look for yourself.
I can make it in 2 hours.
Where are we going?
So he like wanted to work with Mulder? He's aware of who he is, of course.
Oh, this is Alex Krychek.
He's not your
working the case
replacement.
together.
He's not your replacement. Yeah, don't want to shake hands.
Notice the pugilistic attitude of the corpse.
He's a bit green, as he said.
This condition generally occurs several hours after death. This degree of limb flexion is observed exclusively in burn-related victims.
There was no fire.
And no epidermal burns to indicate as much. But when I opened up the skull...
See, they're talking to each other, leaving the poor guy out.
Somehow this man suffered all of the secondary but none of the primary physiological responses to having been in a fire. I can't even begin to explain what could have caused something like this. I mean, it's almost as if...
What?
As if his body believed that it was burning.
Definitely reminds me of a French episode. Oh. And that guy in the stairwell had one too. So were they all part of his... Oh.
Preacher?
Preacher.
Not a good idea leaving your door open in this neighborhood.
Were they all part of a sleep study or something?
How long you been in town?
Not long. How you doing, Henry? Huh? How you been?
Oh, that's scary.
Trying to forget. You know, I'm trying to get it out of my head. Still fighting it, you know? Keep seeing the faces.
Okay, something definitely went on in this... with this doctor guy.
What's the difference? We're all going to hell, right?
Where you think we've been the last 24 years?
You killed him, didn't you?
You had to pay, Henry. All of us have to answer for what we did over there.
Oh, God!
He retains not his anger forever because he delights in mercy. He will turn again. He will have compassion.
Are they like... Is that like Vietnam or something? Let it happen. Is he going to be filled with like holes or wounds consistent to gunshots? Okay.
The victim's name was Henry Willig. Unemployed, lived on disability. The autopsy revealed 43 small internal hemorrhages and skeletal fragments, which doesn't just happen spontaneously.
What does the ME have to say about it?
He said if he didn't know otherwise, that's where there were gunshot wounds.
What's this scar right here?
According to his medical history, the only surgery he ever had was an appendectomy.
Well, unless they got to his appendix to his neck.
Yeah.
Maybe it happened in Vietnam.
It was Vietnam.
Willig was a Marine? So where do all Marines receive basic training on the East Coast?
Paris Island?
Where Grissom was stationed from 1968 to 1971.
Which means that he and Willig were there at the same time. 24 years ago.
Getting there, getting there.
Willig was assigned to Special Force and Recon Squad J7. Of 13 original members, he's one of 2 survivors, which leaves us with one person who can tell us what happened at Paris Island.
Augustus Cole.
Supervising Mr. Cole's treatment since I admitted him 12 years ago. We've had to house Mr. Cole in this section of the ward because he was interfering with our treatment of the other patients.
How was he interfering?
He was disrupting their sleep patterns.
But exactly how would Cole disrupt their sleep?
Here we are.
It's going to be him, isn't it?
You discharged him 2 days ago.
Most certainly did not. Don't you think I'd remember if I did?
You signed the order yourself. That is your signature, isn't it?
Hmm.
Let's get Cole's face out on the wire. Mulder.
Mr. Mulder, I've obtained information that might shed some light on your current work. But you must exercise discretion when we meet.
Who are you?
Who I am is irrelevant.
What is this?
Data from a top-secret military project. Born of the idea that sleep is the soldier's greatest enemy.
This is why
Wilson was conducting sleep deprivation experiments on Paris Island.
Not deprivation. Eradication. To build a better soldier.
Of course, it's always to build a better soldier, isn't it?
And Willig and Cole were the lab rats.
Lab rats with the highest kill ratio in the Marine Corps. There's someone else you should see.
I thought Cole was the last.
His name is on the envelope.
Salvatore Matola?
Well, how do I contact you?
You can't.
I may need more.
You still don't get it, do you? Closing the X-Files, separating you and Scully was only the beginning. The truth is still out there, but it's never been more dangerous. The man we both knew paid for that information with his life.
Okay, so he knew
A
Deep Throat.
sacrifice I'm not willing to make.
Imagine that, not being able to sleep for 24 years or even just a couple of days. Fuck that. I love sleep. Yeah, the best part of my day is going to bed. I love going to bed. The older you get, the more you love going to bed. Uh-oh.
Where were you? Someone matching Cole's description just robbed a drugstore in Queens, and police have located him in a motel around the corner.
I'm waiting for you guys. I tried holding the SWAT guys back, but they're getting a little antsy. Whatever it's worth, Cole didn't steal dime one from that drugstore. Just a bunch of bills.
Oh.
Inside, now! Officer down!
Damn it.
Copy on your officer down. Paramedics request will contact and advise.
These two officers, they shot each other.
Oh, yeah, he got to them. How is he able to affect other people, though? I don't. That's what I don't get.
It is a highly experimental neurosurgical procedure designed to induce a permanent waking state. Post-op treatment included a regimen of synthetic supplements to replenish the organic deficits caused by prolonged lack of sleep. This is consistent with the antidepressants Cole robbed from the pharmacy.
Oh, okay.
I'm going over these reports you faxed me. They're incredible.
Well, I learned something at Grissom's clinic about what happens to a person's cortex when you stimulate it with electricity.
They experience mild visual and auditory hallucinations.
What if Cole has somehow developed the ability to project his unconscious?
Okay.
In all those years without REM sleep, maybe Cole built a bridge between the waking world and the dream world. He's developed the ability to externalize his dreams and effectively alter reality. I'll be right there, Krychek.
You're not being replaced, Scully.
Now, he's all right. He could use a little more seasoning and some wardrobe advice, but he's a lot more open to extreme possibilities than
I
Unlike
I
Kev?
assumed he would be.
Careful now.
Must be nice not having someone questioning your every move, poking holes in all your theories.
Sounding a bit JJ.
Yeah, it's great. I'm surprised I put up with you for so long.
You guys.
You better go.
Okay.
I'll put a pin in that. We'll come back to that after the episode's done. Oh.
Salvatore Matola?
You here to shoot me? You gonna kill me?
No. Why did you think we were here to kill you?
I don't know.
Does he have the scar?
Figured they were finally killing us all off.
Who?
Yep.
They said it'd be like living 2 lifetimes. And that, at first, that's what it was like.
How long did this go on?
Quite a while, until
We stopped taking orders from company commander in Saigon.
Well, then who did you take orders from?
We didn't. We just made up missions as we went along, until it didn't matter anymore who we were killing. Farmers, women. Outside of Fubai, there was this school. They were just kids.
No one ever tried to stop you?
No, sir.
We suspect Augustus Cole may be behind the murders of Willig and Grissom.
You mean preacher? That's what we used to call him on account that he was always reading from his Bible, saying that one day we were going to have to pay for what we were doing.
But why Grissom? He was never in country. He wasn't even part of the squadron.
He did this to them, though.
He made us what we are. Him and Dr. Girardi.
Who's Dr. Girardi?
The other doc. It's because of him. I haven't slept a night in 24 years.
So I guess they're going for the doctor next.
Cole sees himself as a kind of avenging angel. In his mind, everyone responsible for the atrocities must be punished. Fubai was one of the bloodiest massacres of the war. Over 300 children slaughtered. 24th anniversary of the massacre was 2 days ago.
Okay.
I think I found the Francis Girardi you're looking for. He's a professor of neurosurgery at Harvard, except he's coming to New York for Grissom's funeral. Tonight, he's arriving at Bronx Station on the 7:30 train.
Scully's still the perfect partner.
Stay here, I'll cover the other side.
Oh, is that him? Oh, shit.
Federal agent! Drop your weapon! Drop it!
What? Mulder?
Where is he?
George's not here.
I saw him. He was...
Oh, shit. He's been affected?
You were shouting and waving your gun around, but Girardi never showed.
No, Girardi was here. So was Cole. We just missed them. Okay, there's nothing here, so let's rewind the tape. Start with a small window of time, say 1935 to 1945. With all these cameras, we should be able to see something.
You talk for a second?
Oh, I don't know what to trust.
You know, there's things you're not telling me that I need to know.
Yeah, it's just that my ideas usually aren't very popular.
I told you I want to believe, but I need a place to start.
I think
Confide.
the Cole possesses the psychic ability to manipulate sounds and images to generate illusions that are so convincing they can kill.
You asked.
It's a whole new spin on virtual reality, but at least it begins to explain some things.
Agent Mulder? See this car in the upper right corner?
Yeah.
It wasn't there 5 minutes ago. That's track 17. It's a restricted part of the yard.
You can't hold me responsible. I was following orders, just like you.
Oh, God.
The truth is what you did to us, what you made us do. No one made you do anything. The righteous shall rejoice when he sees the vengeance. Who's there? He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. I can't see without my glasses. You don't need to see to know who it is. You know who it is!
Is this his illusion?
He shall pay as the judges determine. He shall give life.
Oh, the rest of the soldiers?
Wound for wound, stripe for stripe. As he has disfigured a man, so shall he be disfigured.
I really can't stand the religious context to this.
Be put to death.
Though I get he's a bit cuckoo after 24 years of no sleep. Oh, God. He's kaput.
He's still alive.
Oh.
Put pressure on the wound on the back of his neck and radio for help.
This is Agent Krychek requesting emergency assistance. My location is track 17.
Oh, you're gonna go out? Take yourself out? Now that your work's done?
Go ahead. Shoot me.
That's not why I came up here.
I'm tired.
What the military did to you was wrong. But maybe your testimony can help.
They got out a piece of my brain. And I can never get back what they took away from me. But I can stop them from taking anything more.
That's his book. Death by Cop. He's trying to look for the gun.
He had a gun. He was gonna shoot you.
He's gonna go along with it.
You did the right thing.
Shit. Who took that? Did Krychek take that?
Into my office, went through my files, my computer. I came down as soon as security called, but the report was already gone.
Someone went to a lot of trouble stealing both our copies to keep this a secret.
No, okay.
He said it's never been more dangerous.
Skinner.
And the man who leaked us the report, the one who's been helping us, he said that closing down the X-Files was just the beginning.
Do you trust him?
Trust no one.
You know where he got this?
Fuck's sake. Of course.
Which means he's either found another source, or another source has found him. Sir, if I can recommend something, you'll see that I've outlined several countermeasures.
Man!
Reassigning them to other sections seems only to have strengthened their determination. Scully's a problem.
Fuck you, bro. I was starting to like you.
Every problem has a solution.
That's ominous. I hope you get fucking... Oh, it's terrible. I shouldn't say that. I won't voice it. I'm annoyed because he duped me and I should have fucking know better not to trust anybody. Okay, so he really was working against them? I guess so. I really liked him. I thought him, he was, oh. No wonder he was so amenable to Mulder's, kind of ideas. That was a good episode. It was, like I said, for like the 10th time now, it reminded me of an episode of Fringe. I like the idea that, your dreams could feel so real and your body could make them feel so real that you would sustain, I don't like it in the real world, but that you could sustain the injuries that you had in your dream. I was trying to think what the Fringe story was. I think he was like taking the energy from the dreams. He was like, it was like a drug for him. He was getting high off other people's dreams. Yeah, I think that was it. The little pinpoint that I said I was going to come back to with Mulder and Scully. Look, I've said it many times. I don't feel a romantic spark between them. It could change, but I don't feel it right now. But this episode, with that slight little twinge of jealousy on the phone when they were speaking to each other, I saw a little something, a little a little tiny book or kind of little thing there. I don't know. I'm not holding out for it. You know, it's just if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I really don't care. The one thing that I want is for them to freaking come back together again. I want them to be a team together, and I want those freaking X-Files opened again, so you know we can get some more juicy stories with them together. No matter that they've been, you know, kind of torn apart like they have been, as Krychek was saying, you know, they just become more determined. I love that. Okay, this was good. We're going to leave it there for today. Thank you for joining with me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time for more of the X-Files. See ya.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.